Hello guys, thanks for joining us. With me once again is Joshua St. Luce, and we'll be talking about African and religion, the relationship between black man and religion. And this is the second episode on this topic. If you are a subscribed member, you have seen the first episode. But if this is your first time, subscribe. You will see the first episode of this topic and some other content interesting content we've recorded in the past. Thanks for joining me once more. My first question to you is your definition of religion.
Right.
What's your definition of religion?
When I think of religion, or when I've done research on religion, I found that there was no sort of universal, formal definition. And so therefore, in my own opinion, I think religion is when more than one person or a set of individuals share a common belief in a higher power. And throughout the world you could see it, whether it's state religions or domestic religions. You see Hinduism, Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, and so many more. I think there's like 1,000 religions. So it's just different cultures or different people coming together from all walks of life and sharing a common belief, and that's what I think religion is. And you could go all the way back to, I think, from a biblical perspective, in Babylon after the flood there was a man called Nimrod who was the son of Ham, and he started the sort of first religion idea of, worship and following the split of the languages. That's people then took those beliefs, and then in Greece you see Zeus, Apollo, etc., and you see in Egypt Isis, Osiris, and all these sort of similar religions stimulated from that. So yeah, I think that's what religion is in my definition, just people sharing a common belief.
Okay, in your own opinion, how is it affecting black people or Africans at this time?
Yeah, this is difficult because as someone that was born in England, and I have heritage from the African diaspora in the Caribbean, from looking at the outside, I've seen that Africa is very spiritual, very spiritual, and in fact spiritual and religious, whether it's Christianity or Islam. I think they had Christianity back when the Ethiopian eunuch was baptized by St. Philip, and they had Islam when I think the Arabs came in. Whether that was by force or conquest, I'm not sure, but they have that. And now today, when you look at what religion has given to Africa, I think one could say, in terms of economics or from a wealth standpoint, not so much. I think many could argue that the Roman Catholic Church and their idea of what they did, the right they gave the Portuguese in 1438, I believe it was, to go and sort of have the right to have access to some coast of Africa. I think religion then, you could say it's no good. It started from there, having no good for Africa, and as I said, the Arabs bringing Islam, but that's another political thing. But when you look at today, the modern day of, say, China and Russia, who have atheistic beliefs, they are very productive. They don't need religion to know they need to work hard. But I think as a Christian, and seeing and knowing African Christians, the idea of faith without works is dead, has to be sort of implemented in our thoughts. It has to be printed on our minds, because I think some people believe that the verse that says the money is the root of all evil is actually taken out of context. It's the love of money. So you could be wealthy, you have the right to wealth, because God had Abraham, he was wealthy. God couldn't use him if he was poor, and God used Job in the Bible, and King Solomon was one of the wealthiest. So wealth is something we can have. And even before Christianity and before Islam and before those two religions, I think Egypt, today, not just modern Egypt, but Sudan and modern day Sudan, Ethiopia, Egypt, they had empires, So one can say that religion hasn't done too much for Africa.
Africa. Okay. Me personally, I think it's time Africans or black people understand that there is difference between religion and spirituality. You know, a religion is just, what religion will give to you is a sense of belonging.
Yeah.
You know, you cannot find God in a crowd. You know, for you to be a spiritual person, you have to have a personal relationship with whatever you believe in. But if you go to Africa, people, if you ask someone, why are you a Christian, most people don't really know. You know, some people will tell you it runs in the family. My great grandfather was a Christian. My grandfather was a Christian. My father is a Christian. Automatically, I'm a Christian. And politicians and public speakers understand this, and they use it to take advantage of people. You know, you go to Africa, you see somebody is elected into office because of which religion he believes in. You know. And that's a big problem. Recently, you will see politicians coming to rallies with Bible that they never read. You know, it's funny. You know, and because they understand that people don't really have a personal relationship with whatever you believe in. And that's what will give you spirituality. You can never get that in religion. In religion, if you look at all these major religions we have these days, you find out that they were established by kings and empires, strong empires in the past. You know. The purpose of it was not about spirituality. You know, but for you to be a spiritual person, you have to have a personal relationship with whatever you believe in. Black people need to start understanding this. You know, it's very important, because that's why they take advantage of black people in Africa. You see those public speakers that call themselves pastors. You know, they take advantage of poor people. You know, you see Christians going from one person to another, looking for someone to lay hands on them. But the Bible said, Jesus said that the people that you're looking to lay hands on, you should be washing your feet. You know, why are you going to someone that's supposed to wash your feet to lay hands on you? That's ignorance. You know, people don't really study the Bible for themselves. You know, for you to be a spiritual person, you have to have a personal relationship. It's important. I don't care which God you believe in, but you need to have a personal relationship with that God. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to run in the family. You know, I'm still a Christian today because I have a personal relationship with God. It's not because of what is written in the Bible. I find it difficult to believe something that's been written over 2,000 years ago. There's no proof that it's real. I'm still a Christian today because I have a personal relationship. You know, it's very important that black people understand this. But what do I know? Thank you for watching. You know, subscribe if you haven't, and we will see you at the next episode. Thank you. Yeah, you're hitting the target. Yeah, go back there. Hit the target. Oh no. You have to try. Oh, well done. Oh my days, well done, man. You just need to get two and then.
It's not easy. You know what? That's the cone I was actually compromising. Just do one more. How much more do you have?
One more try.
Alright, this is it. So that's a